Hey guys, my name is Anthony and welcome to Comba RC Crawlers. So, pardon me if I have any kind of mistakes or something that I would like to improve, but I don't know right now. And yeah, I'm super excited by the way, guys. Sorry if I make, as I said, mistakes or something. I would like to do my best, and this is actually my first time ever recording a video and my first time making an intro video. And yeah, by the way, obviously, as you may have thought, but from the or guessed from the title or the name of the channel, I am a whole-time RC guy, and I like our RC cars, but I like particularly the crawlers. So right now I have two crawlers, mainly two FTX is one an Outback and the other a Kenya. I will show you those in a minute. And another one's a Basher. It's a FTX also, but a Carnage. It's a brushless edition and it's fast. But I just wanted to make an intro video, guys, for the channel. So I plan to obviously post RC DIY videos, which I'm really excited, and show you what kind of updates or things or DIY videos, what kind of videos I will post, and on what things. And yes, I have a lot of plans about this channel. So to give you a little more information, I have always been watching obviously other YouTubers videos, seeing cars like mine, obviously different body and stuff, but I've been seeing a lot of people just share all of their passion, and then I look back to me and I say, well, I have the stuff. I mean, why can't I be one of those guys? I mean, I'm not jealous of them, but I would like to be like what they do. I want to show my hobby to others, just what I am doing right now. So I've been thinking and thinking about this for over 4 years now, really, and I have not been in that hobby for that long. These are getting 1 year old at us. They are they've been 1 year in ownership on their hands, but yeah, I've always been a fan, let's say like that, of the hobby, and I thought that if you spend 200 plus euros on a crawler, they're not gonna be worth. It's gonna be junk or toy, but these are not junk. I mean, you could buy a Traxxas. You'd say, "Oh yes, I spent $600 in this," but it's a better crawler than this for sure. I mean, don't get me wrong, but I always thought that for you to have a good RC car, you have to spend thousands and thousands of euros or dollars, whatever your currency is. Um, and then I came up to these FTX, and my first one, the Outback, uh, I spent like 150 euros on it, and obviously now it's getting a lot more than that because of the upgrades. But anyway, and when I bought it, I thought, oh, by the way, a friend, got me in the hobby because, we had we like the same stuff, and then he bought an Outback, and then a year later, I bought mine. But anyway, he got me into buying it. So, yeah, then I bought it, and until I got used to it, believe this or not, guys, I spent like 2 months trying to believe that I finally own one of these cars because I was really, really trying to get something RC, even if it was a freaking plane or something. Because I was in that hobby. I was also I was in the since I was young, really. When I saw the first time my dad drive an RC car or something, because dad, like me, he's also an enthusiast of these cars. In fact, he owns the Canyon. Canyon, technically it's mine, no, but it's his, and I take care of it for him because he, he doesn't kind of know how to drive it, but yeah, I take care of it for him, clean it, and do all the things just like I do mine. I treat these like kind of my kids. Yeah, I like them so much. But yeah, anyways, I'm so excited. Sorry guys if I make mistakes, but God, I'm excited. I told you, I've been for this moment for years, literally, just because that's the thing. You see other people do the kind of things you like, and you say, "Wow, I wish I could show others," and kind of be like a community. I'm a single. I mean, I don't have brothers or sisters, so I would like to have a YouTube community. So that's why I'm starting this channel. So, yeah, anyways, let's quit talking and start showing the cars. So let's start off. This is my main fleet. I have more cars, but these are the main ones. I mean, the most used one right now as of present is probably the Canyon. I love it so much. So as I said, my father owns it, but I like it. I think it looks decent. It looks good, and for the price, we bought about like this $250 or 220 or something euros, something like that. This thing is not really expensive, and it's really good. Came with a 60 turn motor, 540, and a 2S capable. How do I say it? ESC. It came with a 7.2 default volts, 1800 mAh battery, and it was good. The 60 did not waste a lot of 60 turn motor did not waste a lot of battery, but this thing weighs a lot, and we had to give it a lot more support because one, I will show you under the body, but because one of the main issues with these Canyons is the design of the chassis. I will show you that in a minute, but you have to put like two pieces of angle iron on the side of the two pieces of the chassis. It's like it divided in two pieces of big aluminum right here in the back, and yeah, it came a lot more heavy with that. So suspension upgrades. Yeah, the Canyon is it's been babied a lot. So it's the most vehicle, I mean, from these RCs that I mostly take care of because, as I mentioned before, it belongs to my dad. I have to take care of the boss stuff, and because I like it. It does not tip over, even though it's fast. Because right now, presently, I'm running 3S lipo, which are these right here. These are a Zop Power 3S 5000 MH60C. Covered them in this foam padding, so they surely won't get scratched or damaged, because they could be really that could be harmful to the battery. So I will link a picture which you will be seeing right now. And yeah, let's continue with the video. So my car is a sorry about this, FTX Outback, from which you have guessed. I've done a lot of mods. This has been 1 year in ownership by me, and like these are the upgrades and videos. These I will be doing videos on these. So as I said, the plan about this channel is to make some DIY stuff, so all you guys can see how to do stuff in a good way. It's because of my way, but it's the way I do things. I will show it to people and stuff. So this is a light bar which I will be putting here on this. Yeah, I bought this a roof rack, and I had a big one. It was 15 centimeters roof light bar. It was too big and made a lot of damage to the body. As you can see, I had double-sided tape on here, double-sided, and this body, because the car is narrow, it tips over. When it tips over, it gets the hit on the roof rack, and first where it's screwed in, it screwed up the body. As you can see, the body's a lot of damage right here. But yeah, and then I made that double-sided tape thing, and then yeah, when it tipped over, I did not notice, but it cracked all the way the body right here, made a hole right there, and yeah, it had a lot of damage even on this side. You have the snorkel as well. It's an upgrade. Dad bought it for me. Yeah, by the way. And yeah, I mean, so I bought a smaller one. You might say, oh, that's really smaller. You know, you're not gonna get the light in the front that you did, whatever. Right? You're correct. But I already have these, even though they're not that powerful of lights, you know. But yeah, this thing has a lot of lights. This thing, if you have noticed, it has a what do we call it? Light kit. Sorry. Right now I'm excited. So it has a light kit. So when I show you under the body, it's a lot of wires. So it has a lot of lights. And going to do this. By the way, I bought these OG style Land Rover mud flaps, and they look good, especially on the Canyon. I will show you the Canyon in a minute, but first I wanted to review mine because it's a smaller one. Yes. So I have to kind of make something for these because they have really small screws that go in here, and then the rubber got off. So I have to see how to try not to lose these because they're not that cheap, even though I bought them from AliExpress, and they're decently priced. But yeah, so this is the chassis of my car, and this is the body. So yeah, excuse the mess. Look at all those wires. That's what I taught you guys about. That's what I told you. Because I want to like it because I liked it. So, and then I did not think about this, guys. When you have a light kit, you have a lot of wires like this. And I'm going to try to find, by the way, if you have a solution for this, comment down below, because I don't know what I can do to organize these wires. Because if you try hot gluing the wires to the body, especially on these FTX bodies, I don't know, but look at that, kind of deformed the body from outside. Even on the Canyon, I tried to hot glue. Look at what it did to the body. It like melted it from inside. So, and then I used electrical tape, which works good but does not last for long. And yeah, I have a lot of wires in the body. But yeah, that's the body of my car, and those are the mounting plates. By the way, this is what I was telling you about, guys. The mud flaps have these screws right here. They're small screws, but they're so small that the rubber just goes over the screws, and you have to find a solution for that because yeah, I was almost going to lose this, and yeah, I love these, and they were a little bit expensive, like 20 euros each set, which is kind of expensive for rubbery stuff, you know. But yeah, so let me tell you about my car. So this Outback has been through not a lot, but it has some mods on it, you know. So I did not abuse the car or something, but as I told you, I take care of my cars. But yeah, this one it's mine, and you know, I did some experiments and stuff with it, and it has a lot of mods right now. So first off, let's start with the bumper and the winch. The stock bumper, I will link a video, a photo. It was like this. It was plastic, it was bigger, it was uglier than this one. This one is low profile and it's steel. I mean, it's iron or something, but it's more rigid. The other one was really like this, flopping around. It was horrible. The car was horrible crawling with it. So yeah, I modded this. I will link a picture right now. And I also have the winch, as I told you, and has these aluminum has an aluminum servo horn, 20 kilo servo. The stock one was 3 kilos. Has hex extensions, wheel spacers, and these I just bought these recently. These are aluminum steering knuckles, which are really better from these stock plastic ones, because this stock plastic ones used to flop, they bend and stuff, and the steering was really horrible. Like if you steer, you have to like look and then it would turn. It was really hard, but now it's great. And the other upgrade I may even do is get a aluminum steering link, because somehow mine came with a plastic one, and yeah, so that that's not good. And I fabricated a metal piece of metal around it, so it will be rigid, which got it to work. But I like stuff to be OG, original and stuff. And I also upgraded transmission and motor. This is the winch receiver, by the way. I have to do some wiring on it because, yeah, I have to fabricate a piece, something which, is more better for me, because now I'm running LiPo, by the way, and this chassis doesn't have a lot of room, so I had to get the stock battery out, and they had to, because the LiPo won't fit with the stock battery on it, because then it would hit the body. So have to figure out where to put the stock battery to power the winch. But anyways, that's going to be coming up on a video as well, guys, hopefully. These are the power wires. I extended them over the chassis from the ESC. This is a Hobby Wing brushed motor. It's a 1060 brushed ESC capable of having 3S, obviously, LiPo. And this is a Surplus Hobby 27 turn motor, which is, you might think it's all for this car, and it's kind of, I could have put a 35 turn motor like I have in the Canyon, but it's good for this car. I like it to be crawler, I like it to be speedy, speedier. This is a 3-channel, by the way, the remote. The Canyon is 2 and the Carnage is 2 as well. So it has a 3-channel switch, so I can operate the light bars. I have one in the back light bar, and I'm going to put one in the front. And yeah, I put a receiver box on it as well to be waterproof. And the rear, I had the body kit. I had a body kit with a jack. I think it's a jack, and it broke up because plastic. I'm going to try to buy another jack or something. This is a trailer hitch, by the way, which I don't use. That's why I pulled the pin out. So yeah, that's my car. And the other upgrades I did also, you might have not noticed, is I upgraded these stock shafts to the aluminum ones, which I have in here. They're CV and they're aluminum. They're much better, because the old ones, when I put the 5.4, because this car, if you don't know, came with a motor like this, and a smaller transmission. This transmission is not stock, and neither is the motor. So when I was using the car frequently, the stock shaft, because they were not CV, they would go like, they would scratch each other and stuff, and the pin will wear out. And yeah, they were not horrible, but these are way better. So I bought those as well. So the mod is not finished right now, but I did the outboard shocks. But I'm 3D printing. I sent it for 3D printing, a shock mount, and it's not ready yet. But right now I mounted them with cable ties or zip ties. I mounted the shock mounts with zip ties. There's the shocks, they're mounted with zip ties from under, because this car originally came with the shocks inboard, and it was horrible at crawling. It would even tip more with that. So yeah, the car is way better. Next is the Canyon, and this is also another crawler, as you might have guessed, obviously. And yeah, as I said, but something like that, blah blah blah. And let's start with the outer, the stuff that's on the outside, which has been modded. So firstly, when we got the car, I noticed these were black. These kind of view knuckles, or what you call them. Now they're scratched, but these were black, and it was like all blacked out in the front. So I painted these red, and it looks good, even though they're scratched up now. So I also have that bought this winch. Yes, it's the same as mine, but he does not use it. I don't either, but yeah, it's been brand new. This is a protection for the front differential. Dad has made it from steel. It's heavy as well, but it's really protective. You can see by all the wear it has on it, the paint is gone. Yeah, but that's really good. And yeah, I bought the mud flaps for it. Yes, and yeah. So this is pretty much stock. It's more stocker than mine. So he bought these body kit and these pads he bought. This is my GoPro waterproof case, which there's a video which I should be posting with this at Gozo. You who doesn't know, I am Maltese, and Gozo is like another island close to us. It's kind of Malta is divided in two, and Gozo is another part. Near. So yeah, I have a really good video for this canyon. Uh, I uh, I put the camera in here, just like rolled around. It's like a 20-minute or something video, and yeah. So let's get the body off. So this is the canyon from underneath, and you remember I said that these we had to make these frame rails. That's because this big aluminum piece was resting on that piece of plastic with one screw on either side. That was like flopping around. Now it's rigid. It's you can't move this around now. It moves the whole car. Anyway, we did that, and it has got a 35 turn 540 brushed Surpass Hobby motor in it, and the Surpass Hobby ESC, which is capable of handling 3S LiPo. This is the stock battery for the winch, 4 pound the winch. This is a LiPo timer. The ESC has low voltage cutoff, but I don't trust that. So this is the jack, the body kit jack. This is the petrol can. This is the aerial or antenna. But yeah, the canyon is not modeled as mine. We have extended a little bit, stretched the spring because it was really soft, and 45 pounds. I got this shock oil. It's from Lucas. It's not bad. It's really good. It has got a good feel to it. And yeah, the latest mod. Sorry for that. The latest mod we did to this canyon. That's a stick. The latest mod we did to this canyon are the aluminum drive shafts. They're way better because, as I said before, Dad does not know how to drive that much this car. So he broke the plastic ones because it's overpowered now and fast. So then we decided to buy these, which are not that cheap, guys, because FTX, I don't think, does not make them anymore. They're right now, at least, they're out of stock. But yeah, we got like for almost $100. They're like 80 euros for us. But yeah, I really like this car. Anyways, let's move on to the monster. This FTX Carnage is crazy fast. It makes 47 kilometers an hour. I will link a photo right now. So right now I've got this brand new body which I just bought, and it looks really good with because this is what happens when an FTX Carnage, guys. This is the stock body. This is rubbish. You can see by that hole it has a ton of million cracks in it and scratched up and beaten up. And yeah, this thing is I'm going to be hanging on to this. By the way, I did these body lights, which are a great suggestion by the way, guys, because the Carnage does not come with lights in the body stock. So, and when you're driving this in the dark, you can see anything, like really. it's impossible. So yeah, I got these. I had a light bar here, but somehow the Carnage receiver and system does not give enough voltage to power the light bar that I had. It was a small light bar like this, but yeah, I don't know, it did not work that much. So yeah, I took it off. So this thing has not that much of mods. So I obviously bought this because I'm running a 3S and it's crazy fast and yeah, goes on it when it's fast. I go like do some drags with it, and yeah, this is the wheelie bar I got. Everything's pretty much stock. Yeah, I did not change a lot of things in this. The ESC stock motor is stock. I got this motor cooler on here. Yes, I got that. The switch, by the way, just changed it because the stock one I left it hanging and it it went up a rock and just smashed the switch into. Yeah, by the way. And yeah, change the switch. I did not do a lot of mods to this. Obviously, I removed. There's a battery step. This was a 2S power lipo. Carnage before they all come out like that. I don't know if I will be able to upload it. I guess I will. If I can, I will link it in the video as well. But yeah, this thing is a monster as well. So, and yeah guys, if you like this video, please like and subscribe. Maybe share if you want, but please let me make this a really good YouTube community. As I said guys, it's been years of this wish that finally came true. So yeah, if you like this video, please like and subscribe. Follow us on YouTube or whatever. I'm going to try to make future possibly a Facebook page or something about Chombar Sea Crawlers. Thanks for watching and have a good day.